Good afternoon, YouTubers. T Square here with T Square Talk. I'm just kind of setting a couple things up with the computer real quick, and then we are going to be live while we kind of have our pool partially set up. But the stuff that is random, I like to do live, so there's never any questions on what's going on. So we will be doing that here in just about a minute, really. Just making sure that everything is streaming live, all set up. If you are watching this video and you are not live, or you don't know if you're live, there is a little red dot in the bottom corner of your screen. You can click on that, and that will let you know if it's a little red dot. You should see it there on the left-hand side. To find out if you are live. I'm going to give it a little time to let some people come into the room. Once we get some people in the room, I see we got 5 people viewing, but I haven't seen any comments pop up just yet. So I'm giving it a couple of minutes. Once we have some comments start coming up, then I'll know that I am live. I see 5 viewers. It does take a couple minutes to kind of get up and running for some reason, or someone's watching and they just haven't commented yet, but you definitely want to comment. Okay, so we got a couple people already coming in the room. Awesome. Happy Stacker, how's it going? Ralph, how's it going? And Rudy, how's it going, Rudy? Hope you guys are all having a great day. Rudy Poo with the crabs from Crab Nation. How's everything going? Hope you're all having a great day. Let's see. First time catching a live. I appreciate that. I appreciate you stopping in for the live. What is up, D Goldsmith? How's it going? Hope you're having a great night. I actually just changed your name on that because I was setting the pool up. For those of you that don't know what's going on, we are doing our members event right now. So if you are a member, we're not really running the event because the event is based off the Super Bowl. If anybody would like to become a member, there's still, I think, 11 spots left. 10 spots, because we're actually picking a random comment to get one of the spots. We're going to do that live right now. So it's going to take a few minutes still to get everything up and running, but I'm kind of setting it up right now. Let's see here what we got. Make sure y'all can see what I'm looking at. So we'll do this. Kind of spread that over here. That way I can still see y'all's comments. What is up, Urgent? How's it going, Urgent Appeal? Hope you're having a great day. Okay, so everybody should be able to see the comments on one side of the screen, and then you should be able to see what I'm looking at. So this is our football squares. This is a free event. Oh no. I was like, hopefully nothing happened. This is a free event, but in order to get in, you had to have commented on a random, one of the 11 random videos. They weren't random. I mean, I said it in the videos to make sure that you commented on them, and that you would get an entry into the event. But it is a members event. If anybody's not a member, we do still have some open spots. Before everything goes down, before the game starts, this board will be finalized. For those of you that never done a football square pool for fun, the way this works is all of our members are on the board already. There is still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 spots that are not filled in. One of the spots will go to a random comment, and the comment will have came from one of our fundamentals videos. There was 11 of them. Let's see here. And they were all labeled 1 through 11. Right here, episode 11, episode 10, episode 9, 8, 7, so on and so on. In just a minute, we are going to pick a random one of the 11 videos. We're going to use a wheel for the 11 videos. Then we're going to plug it in, and we're going to pick a random comment from there. And that will be someone that will get on the board. If anybody does become a member right now, before we finish the board up, then you can get one of the squares being a member now. I announced that I wanted to do this for last month's event. That's why we ran a little bit late for the month, because I wanted it to be the January event, but the Super Bowl didn't fall until February. But I actually had expected to kind of start filling this board out way before. The game still has not started yet. We are still, let's see here, about an hour away from the game kickoff. Let's see here. We'll find out exactly. And I am going to be reading all the comments in just a minute. Copy. I was trying to figure out how to show you guys the game hasn't started yet, because some people are not in the United States. And so they're like, probably don't know anything about what's going on. So then I found this out. You can use AI. We are still 1 hour and 13 minutes away from the kickoff of the game. That's at 5:30 p.m. CST time. I'm not sure what CST even stands for. I doubt it stands for California State Time, but it is essentially what it is in my book. So that's California time. But it ain't just California time. It's actually, I guess, Washington time, Oregon time, a few other states time. So how many people we got in the room that are members real quick? We got Happy Stacker, D. Goldsmith, Pete Clark. Hope you guys are all having a great day. And then we also have trying to see how you pronounce that. Keltenberg. Hope you're having a great day. And I apologize if I say someone's name wrong. Please do not take offense to it. It is not meant to be. Sabrina, I couldn't get your name wrong. That's a given. And Zach, how's it going, Zach? Hope you're having a great day. Central, oh, there you go. Not California time. Central time. No, Central time's not CST, is it? I didn't think that was oh, maybe it is Central time. Oh, that's right, because the other one would be Pacific time, I think, would be California time. I don't know. That's why I use the AI to find out. I know the game doesn't start for about a little while, about an hour, hour and a half, whatever, but it don't matter. I wanted people around the world to be able to know. Sabrina, how's it going, Sabrina? Sabrina, becoming a member real quick. I'm going to add your name on the wheel here in just a second. Or not on the wheel, on the board. It really doesn't matter what square you take right now, because I haven't filled in any of this. I'm going to fill in all the numbers here in a little bit using random number generator. So, but if there's a number you specifically want, you can say it. 1, 11, 21, 31, 41, 51. We got 61, 62, 63, 76, 84, 87, 88, 90, 95, 96, 98, and 99, if I did that right. Oh, you can't really even say it. I guess it's box 98 if you look at it like that. Or, I'm sorry, box 99 if you look at it like that. Did you have a specific square you want? And I can put it in. We're going to pick the random one here in just a minute. Dude, long time. Yes, it has been a little while. Thank you so much. And if I miss a comment, please, nobody be offended. When I'm doing this, I am trying to focus in so I don't make mistakes. I have made mistakes before, and it didn't get caught until after. And then it was an uproar between that person, obviously, the one person that was affected. So I do take it very seriously to not mess up anything. So I guess I don't know. I guess I'll just pick a square for you. Sabrina, it won't matter anyway. The numbers could be anywhere. So we'll just take this one right here. We'll type in your name. What just happened here? Sabrina. There you go. Oh, what just happened? Why did it do that like that? Sabrina. There we go. Okay. So we got Sabrina now on the wheel too. The first thing I'm going to do, since we got enough witnesses, is to make this fair. Someone complained that that's not right, that I guess according to procedures, you're supposed to allow people to have a chance of joining for free. And so I want to be fair and do that. I did read up on that a little bit. And so that's why I said if you comment on the 11 videos, I will take a random comment from one of those 11 videos and make you eligible to get on the wheel. So the way we are going to do that real quick, and right now this is just formalities. For those of you that don't know what's going on, it will all make sense. A lot of people are kind of just stopping in watching. It is a membership event. The memberships essentially help the channel. Down the road, it will help the channel really big when I have a lot of members. Right now, I think I only have 79. However, for those of you that don't know, there is 3 tiers of memberships. So if you see a little Superman beside a number, that's because that member has 2 entries because they are a $4.99 membership. If they have a star next to their name like this, that is a obsessed member, and they have 3 entries. And then if you see something like right here, I'm going to use this one for example, New Marshall in Town. He has his plain regular entry for his fan entry. And then somewhere down here, he has his other 2. There's one with his obsessed fan membership. And then he also has a 3rd right here. Well, no, actually it came up with a star because he's an obsessed member. So he has his 1, 2, and then his 3. And then if they have 2, then there's Chris Brummett, and you can find Chris Brummett right there. So just a formality. I got to ask, I wonder if International Stacker's in the room with all the crabs that are popping up. The Crab Nation. Yes, I know who International Stacker is. He used to pop in on the channel once in a while. He's got a really big and a really awesome channel. Let's see here what just happened. Okay, there we go. And a great channel. And he does a lot of really cool giveaways. And someone asked him to go ride on a camel, and he did it. In Egypt. It's kind of funny. So with that being said, anybody that would like to become a member can get on the board. Like I said, we got 9 spots left for 9 new members. Anybody that would like to get on the board. For those of you that don't know, we are going to pick a random comment. The first thing we're going to do is which one of the fundamental video are we going to use to pick that random comment from. There was 11 fundamental videos. We are going to spin the wheel, and one of the fundamentals videos we will take a comment from. This is the formality part. So episode number 9, we will pull that up, close, go over to episode 9. Fundamental video right here. Boom. Click on that. And then stop it because I don't want it playing. And then get the link from it. Share. We're going to copy the link. We're going to come over here to random comment picker, and we are going to plug in the video. And then we are going to fetch. I don't want to include replies because I reply to every comment. Those of you that follow my comments, you already know that I reply to every comment. And then we are going to hit continue. And it's going to say how many comments there are. There was 41 comments on that video. We are going to pick a winner. If the winner is a member, that person will have an extra entry. So let's see, I'm late here. We haven't really started anything. This is just a formality. You'll understand what's going on here in just a minute when I leave this window. Nobody's missed anything. This is just the formality. I want to do it live so someone don't think that I cheated something or hooked someone up. There are 41 comments on that video. If a member is the winner of the comment, then that member will have an extra spot on the board. And I say that because, let's be honest, it's mostly members that comment. People that are not members, They comment sometimes, but it's, if I were to look at who comments the most, all the top 10 people would be members because they never miss videos. That's why they're members, supporting the channel, trying to help the channel grow. Some of them say they wish they could be members twice or subscribers twice to help the channel grow. So pick a winner. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, Jack Chaston. I know I didn't pronounce that name right, and I'm pretty confident that you are a member. In fact, I'm not confident. I know you are. We're going to copy that name real quick. Then we're going to come back over to the board. Let's see if I can even find where your membership is. It's going to take a second. It's just connecting. I'm just kind of wondering where you're at right there. There you are. So I was going to put right around here, but now I'm going to put it somewhere else, because I don't want it too close. So boom, boom, paste. And there is our free comment entry. So that's why it's important to comment on videos. I will start picking a random comment every single event that we do now. So if you are one of them people that watch the videos regularly, it is wise to at least comment good morning or a little heart or a thumbs up or something. Now, boom. So that is there in stone. Boom. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9 spots left. If anybody would like to become a member, it is only $1.99 to become a member. Your membership will give you really cool perks, like you'll have your name highlighted in the comments and stuff. You'll have a star next to your name, as you can see, and your comments go right to my phone. So there's a lot of cool perks to it. I prioritize to make sure that I never miss comments from members, or at least I try not to. Lately, I haven't been doing any comments because some of y'all know I have been remodeling my house to move into my new house. So I'm kind of excited about that. But it's been eating a lot of my time. So that's that. The winner will get an ounce of silver, whoever the game winner is today. For this event, as always, someone will win an ounce of silver. I keep wanting to, why is it not going up like that? Oh, here we go. That's why. Boom. There we go. I was trying to get it to focus in a little. If anybody would like to become a member, I'm going to do that real quick. That way it's back up. Okay, here we go. If anybody would like to become a member, like I said, it's only $1.99. I know sometimes people accidentally let their memberships go. You can look and see what square you're on, but I'll be honest, until we fill in the team name up here and the team name here and all the numbers, it really don't matter. I'm going to give it probably 5 or 10 minutes while I just talk at 30. When the timer gets to 30, I will start plugging in the teams, and then I will start plugging in the numbers. If these squares are still open and someone's like, oh, I want this number square. Let's see here. 1, 11, 20. I should just do it. Let's see. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 square. If someone, once the numbers go down and they're put in, if someone's like, I want square 62, and they become a member and they say they want square 62, as soon as your membership hits on the board, you will have first dibs on what square you want. I say that like Sabrina right there. You can see hers was the last membership. If 2 people want the same square, let's just say this is 7 and this is 7, and everybody's like, oh, I want 7, 7. The first person that becomes a member, so don't write your comments in first. Become a member first, and you will get pick at that point. If not, I will just find a way to give these away to some more random comment pickers somehow. I don't know how to take from the room, unfortunately, but we'll see. I may just, I don't know, try to figure something out. Let's see here. Unknown, how's it going? Hope you're having a great day. So now I'm going to take a little time, read the comments, say hi to people, talk a little bit about silver, what we can expect for when the silver market opens up. and this will give people time to maybe think about becoming a member if they'd like to become a member. And if they don't, it's no big deal. We will still run the event. Obviously, I'm going to make sure that all the squares are full for the event, so someone will win it. And like I said, Obsessed fans have 3 entries, super fans have 2 entries, and regular fans have 1 entry. Don't fill in numbers until the squares are full. Here's the thing, though, New Marshall, and I thought of this. The problem is the squares are not going to get filled. If nobody becomes a member right now, then I'm just going to give these squares away for free to people. But if anybody does become a member at any point, they can pick what square they want for people that want to become a member. I know what you're saying, because once the numbers are in, people are going to want popular numbers, but I can't wait until the game starts to fill the numbers in. People are going to want to see the numbers in before the game starts. And we just don't have enough members. I gave Obsessed members 3 entries. I gave Super members 2 entries. And fans, I gave 1 entry. Plus, I gave a free comment picker entry already. That one's right here. So I'm kind of stuck. You know, I mean, if I can't just wait until the game's already playing to wait for people to get the squares. And at any point, if anybody wants to become a member, then they can jump in and become a member and pick what square they want. There's going to be someone, I'm sure, that will wait right up until the last minute. It always happens, but that's okay. I mean, it is what it is. So what's going on with gold and silver? I mean, how many people are excited? A lot of people getting excited for this month for COMEX deliveries. Obviously, there's a lot speculating around it right now where over 300 million ounces are up for delivery at the end of the month, and they only have, 300,000. Is it 300? Here, let me pull up my phone real quick and actually check the actual number, because I actually have it already bookmarked and saved on my phone. That way I can kind of keep following it. But some people are going to settle for cash. Some people are not really concerned about... They just want the profits, and they don't really care. But the problem is, you get profits, yeah, that's nice, but if they can beat the price down, then that kind of takes the fun out of it, I guess you could say. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? Right here, here. So, as of right now, the COMEX has 105 million ounces available for delivery. The total demand for the month is 380 million. Well, obviously, if 380 million people say they want their silver, and there's only 105 million, then not everybody's going to get it. They are expecting approximately 20% maybe to ask for their physical silver. At 20%, that would put us at 76 million, and if they've got 105 million, that does clear it. However, I think that number will be even higher, and I think the price will show it. They beat the price down to try to discourage people to get out of it, and ultimately, it is what it is. Happy Stacker, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I do appreciate it. Thanks for all you do, bro. I really do appreciate that, man. I expect that they will make delivery of everything, but I do expect that they're going to squish the price a little bit more, maybe even. But I think they know that they're in trouble, and so I think ultimately I can wait the couple weeks to see the price just start taking off, and I believe it will. I'm proud of myself, T. I can hold all my gold and silver. I'm not selling any. I'm staying hard-headed. Nah, there's nothing wrong. Hard-headed on this note is the way to be. Hard-headed, in my opinion, is the people that refuse to believe that gold and silver could go any higher. I had one friend I was talking to the other day. He's like, "There's no way, dude. You think silver's going to go to 150? 200? Are you crazy?" I said, dude, I've heard I was crazy when I said it would go to 50. I heard I was crazy at 75, crazy at 100, crazy at 150 now. I mean, here's the thing. It's inevitable, I believe. Things are really starting to take off, and I think we're going to see it. Greetings, fellow silver stackers. What is up? Hi. Hazakia. I'm sorry. I'm horrible at pronouncing names. I assume that's a name. Hizkiy. Let's see. Checking some of the other comments. Don't fill in the numbers. Go Hawks. How's everybody doing? Seahawks are going for sale after this. You going to put in an offer? I don't know. Is silver going to go to $1,000 like some people are saying? If it is, maybe I'd be interested, but I don't think I would even then be able to afford it at $1,000 an ounce of silver. But it would be funny to see. I wonder what it will go for. I've heard of teams selling for, like the Houston Texans. I heard that only sold for like, I think it was like $40 million or something. Baseball teams sometimes sell. I mean, granted, $40 million. Don't get me wrong, is a lot of money. But who knows? But I doubt I'll be putting in an offer for the Seahawks. But I didn't know they were selling. I hadn't heard that. But here's a little secret that some people know and some people don't know about me. I'm not really a football fan. In fact, I didn't even know who was in the Super Bowl until till like 3 days ago. And then I was like, it's this weekend? I thought it was next weekend. And they're like, no, it's this weekend, bro. And then I was like, well, who's in it? And then I got told the Patriots and the Hawks. And I was like, ooh, the Hawks are probably going to win. Let's see. Probably be 7 to 8 billion. Oh, wow. Yeah. I don't see my silver ever being worth that. That'd definitely be awesome, but that also probably because they're on top. That's why they want to sell it. Truth of the matter is, though, I would not be the type that would even want to buy a team that's on top. I mean, think about it. If you own this team, you should understand what it took to make it a Super Bowl team. I mean, because the Seahawks have been good for a while, from what I understand. And I think it's just a matter of time. Someone could take a lower team and just revamp the whole team. I don't know how many you've seen Moneyball, I think it was, where they did a baseball, built up a brand new baseball team. That was pretty good. That had Brad Pitt in it and a couple other big names. I just can't remember their names off the top of my head. So let's see here what I can do that could, because we are getting close to kickoff, and I don't see many. We got 15 people viewing. I'm just kind of trying to keep in mind. I'll tell you what. Let me look at something real quick. Are these all members? I was going to say I'd take the top member and put them on the wheel. At exactly 40 minutes, we're at 28 minutes and 35 seconds. I will take the top 3 names here and give them spots on the board. So whoever the top 3 are at that time, I probably shouldn't say that because I'm hoping it can't get spammed, but I'm definitely not going to be able to keep up with comments because I don't know if comments build. I don't know how you build points. I say that because same. All the top people up here are all members. Happy Stacker's a member. Silver. Let's see here. The top 3. So right now I know Unknown is there. I can't tell who this is. Silver. It just says Silver. I'll have to go back and look here in a minute. Sabrina's a member. Pete's a member. Goldsmith's a member. Yeah, the majority of the people watching right now are members. So the top 3 will have a spot on the board. Just because I really want to give out the rest of these squares just to get this show on the road. So anybody that's in the top 3, like I said, at exactly 40. So that is, right now it's at 29.55. So in exactly 10 10 minutes now, the top 3 names will get a spot on the board. Even if they already have a spot on the board, they'll get another square, because I got to give these squares out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. 9 squares left, I think, if I counted it right. Yep. And everybody is already on the board, all the members. I got to plug in these numbers on the sides before the game starts, so that's why I got to get these squares given out too. So 3 there, whatever 3 at 40 that are up there will have their spot. So let's see, refresh chat. How do I go back to the other side now? I'm really playing with stuff I shouldn't be playing with. Okay, there we go. Free silver is awesome. What is up, Nunya? How have you been? Hope you're having a great day. That might be who it is. In fact, that is who it is. Silver. In fact, I can see it here. Your name right there. So as long as you are one of the top 3 with the crowns, at that time, boom, you will get a spot. Let's see, T-Square, let's go Pats. Yeah, I'm actually from up there, but I'm not a Patriot fan. I was asking a buddy of mine who's big into football. I said, you think Tom Brady will be there? And he's like, are you kidding me? Of course he's going to be there. But, because I know he don't play anymore, but he also went to is it Tampa Bay, I think, or someone? He went somewhere else before he got done. And I don't even know if he went back to the Patriots. Sometimes these people, they quit and then they go back. Football's not my thing, guys. What is my thing? Economics. That's it. I spend a lot of time reading about what's going on in the economy, what's going on with money, that type of thing. What does it take to get crowns? I don't know if it's time, if it's a super chat, if it's a comment. I don't know. I'll be honest. If anybody wants to be honest and say that, they can. I don't know, though. I don't want to say that either, because I don't know. I just don't know. I don't. Who knows? And that's why I was a little afraid all of a sudden I was going to get blasted with comments if I said that. And I'm just trying to think of a fair way to give up some of these spots. If anybody wants to upgrade their membership, but I've already established that I'm giving 3 of these spots to the top 3 people. If anybody wants to upgrade their membership, if you are at a different tier, if you want to upgrade it, you can, and I will give you the extra entry for that. You don't have to keep it at that level. So if you're a fan and you want to go to a obsessed fan, you'll have 2 square, or I'm sorry, if you go to a super fan, you'll have 2 squares. If you go to an obsessed fan, you'll have 3 squares. That would be an easy way to give them away. But 3 of them are already spoken for, so only leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares left. And once I get those 6 filled in, that will be it. So, I don't know. If someone wants to say something, they can. Let's see here. We're heading to church soon. So this video's live. So here's the thing. That's a thing for anybody that don't have time to watch the video. They can see who gets their names entered here. They can come back and check it. This will all be filled out, and this live stream will be over before kickoff. And then they can just watch the game once they know. Let's see here. Clear as mud. The crowns come from rooting for the Seahawks. Laugh out loud. He was a Christmas Eve baby. I'm for the Pats. Yeah, I'm going to fill these out here in just a minute. So people that don't understand this, I know it says NFC team, AFC team, but I'm actually, can I write them in there? Maybe I can't write them in on this. Maybe that's already set. Oh, shoot. I guess that's already set. I can't do anything on that. Oh, I'll have to figure out what NFC and AFC is, because I don't even know that. I thought I got to type in something here. Oh, I do. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm gonna randomly pick which is which. So someone might say, "What? You can't do that." I'm gonna fill this out, and in order to pick which team goes where, I'm gonna use this, which is 1 and 2. Um, let's see. Hold on, I'm trying to catch up. Congrats. I hope everyone is doing great. I'm excited to see what happens this week with Silver. Thank you, Silver Cinex. I honestly don't care who wins. I won't be watching the game. Neither will I. In fact, I'm just trying to get this up. This is actually for the January month. I haven't done the January one yet because I wanted it to be the Super Bowl one. I should have just done something else for January and then done the February one. But we'll see how it plays out. I should have done like a playoff game for the January and then done the actual game right here. But everybody is watching the game, has numbers. So that's why, I did it that way. Keep dollar cost averaging on your purchases. Not watching either. Diamond Fast, don't sell. Yeah, Diamond Fist, don't sell. Let's see, never watching Satanic football games again. Bowed out over a decade ago. Seahawks are the NFC. Yeah, I'm actually going to randomly pick which team goes where, just so no one thinks that I had anything to... What is this right here? Delete that. Okay. Let's see. Smug the Magnificent, not even watching the commercials. Ooh, I will be honest. I do like watching the commercials. But I usually look it up on YouTube after the game, and I'll be like, YouTube video, all Super Bowl commercials. And that's usually what I do. We are at 37 minutes. If anybody would like to upgrade their membership, they can get the perks right now to get the extra squares. If anybody's not a member would like to become a member, it's only $1.99 to become a member, and you can get a square. I grabbed a 10th ounce gold panda and a 10th ounce eagle this week. Few pieces of fractional silver. So me, I don't want nothing to do with gold right now. I am only focusing my attention on silver right this minute. We've got 25 people watching. We've got 37 minutes and 44 seconds. And then I will see the top fans, and the top 3 will get a square too. And then if nobody else does, I'll probably do random comment picker again on one of the fundamental videos. Some people wondered, I've got asked a few times, let's see, I will catch the commercials tomorrow. Yeah, that's usually when I catch them, either late tonight or tomorrow. Some people asked why I don't do the fundamental videos in the evening anymore. They didn't take off. I thought they would. I know you guys that are fans of the channel are hardcore. You really want to hear what's going on, like me. I want to hear what's going on. I cannot get enough of it. I've started dividing my time a little bit between economics and religion. I actually have multiple religious studies now throughout the week. Plus, I did 2 church meetings, I guess you can call it, today. I've kind of been reading up a lot on that. Looking for the secret to happiness. I know that sounds crazy to some people, but I'm looking for something. I just don't know what that something is. I'm starting to think it's not just about money, property, wealth, real estate, but it is important to me. But so my time is kind of getting split up on that. And then, like I said, I'm remodeling that house to move. So it's taking a lot of time there. Okay, in about 50 seconds, we're going to hit this and see who the top fans are. Once we see it, that's it. Those are the ones that are going to get the squares. I know there might be something that I'm doing that somebody will not like. I apologize. That happens. Sometimes I do the best I can when it comes to this stuff. I know Happy Stacker's number 1 still, because I can see his last comment has a 1 next to it. Let's see. So we got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Top fans, Happy Stacker, Silver something, and Unknown. So I will be giving those ones. Silver Cinex, I think. I don't know how you pronounce that. I apologize. So, real quick, because Nunya climbed up to 5th, that tells me that crowns come from comments and super chats. It's too late now. Those are the ones right there. I've already closed it out because it's 40 minutes. But I know that Happy Stacker did not come in here first. He came in a few minutes later, but he gave a super chat, so it catapulted him with extra crowns. That's why he's at 325, and the next highest is at 75. But I know Nunya came in really late, but I know had commented a bunch. So as far as I know, someone had asked me, how do you get crowns? It has to do, I guess, with supporting the channel through different things like comments, participation, super chats, that type of stuff. So for those people that were wondering, so let's see, Happy, Unknown, and Silver. So we're going to do this real quick. Boom. Refresh chat real quick. That way I can see your comments. Copy. Plug you in right here. Paste. Unknown. Where is Unknown? There you are. Copy. Plug you in right here, I guess. And then I gotta see who that other one was. Silver Cinex, that way I can see the spelling on it. Well, if I get my comments back. Oh boy. I'm assuming y'all can still hear me. I hope you can. There we go. Whew, I was getting a little nervous. And it's gone. And it's gone. Maybe it just takes a few minutes to refresh. I'm afraid every time I hit refresh, it comes up right after that, and then boom. Gone again. And it's gone. And it's gone. Okay. So Silver Cinex. And everybody, you can check your... and I will, if I apologize if I miss your comment. Let's see here. Boom. Let's see here. We'll put you right here real quick. SILVER space CINEX. CINEX. Did I spell that right? Okay. Now, it is, if you're not a member and you happen to get a name on the board, it's your responsibility to keep up with it because I don't really know you. YouTube doesn't have your info. I have no way to get a hold of you. Let's see. And then what do we got here? Scott McNeil. I'll take an extra spot, bro. Oh, because you weren't I don't know what you were, but yeah, upgrade your membership is what I'm going to call that. I should have said it like that, I guess. Hold on here. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2. I'll tell you what. I have 4 spots then left. If anybody, since I offered anybody that wanted to upgrade their membership, they could upgrade their membership. the way he did that, he kind of upgraded. He paid the money to upgrade the membership, I guess, for the month. He just did it in the form of super chat. I'm just trying to figure a way to fill these last 6 squares in. Anybody that does a $5 super chat to the next 4 people will get those 4 squares. So anybody that does a $5 super chat, the next 4 people only, make sure you know you're live, because there are only 4 squares left, because Scott McNeil is going to take one for his $5 super chat, which is kind of an upgrade membership, but not. And Happy Stacker is going to take one for his $5 super chat. So anybody else, there's 4 spots left. I'm just trying to fill these spots up. But make sure you know there's squares left. If you're not live, you could miss out. Scott McNeil and Happy Stacker. Copy. Put it right here, I guess. Paste. And Scott McNeil. Where are you, Scott? I know you're already a member right there. Copy. And this will probably fill in the rest of them, I think. Paste. Scott McNeil. There's for your $5 super chat. Pete. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Copy. And that will leave us 3. So the next 3 $5 super chats can have a spot. Let's see. Market's about to open. Yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm not nervous for say. I don't want to see it come down too much because it makes it harder to go back up. But the truth of the matter is, if everybody starts buying it up, it can go up fast. It could just gap up. I don't know what that even is. I'm guessing that means super chat. There should be a link under the video that says become a member. You can join and become a member for $1.99, and I put your name on here. If not, I'm just going to pick a random comment again like we did in the beginning of the video. I can hear you. Awesome. Let's see here. Let's see. I brought at the top, and then I lost it in a boating accident. There you go. You bought it at the top and then lost it in a boating accident. I think everybody's saying that. Especially, I heard something it's going to get even harder. What is up, Conrad? How's it going? Conrad, just jumping in the room. If you don't know what we're doing and you just joined in, we've got 3 squares left. The next $5 super chat can have one of these squares. We got 3 left. If you are a fan, you have 1 entry on here. If you are a super fan, you have 2 entries. If you're an obsessed fan, you have 3 entries. We also did random comment picker and added a couple people. And if you have a $5 super chat, you get an extra entry too. So we got 3 squares left. And this, then we're going to fill, once the squares are all filled in, we are going to fill in the lines, the numbers. Let's just see how long before kickoff. Boom. Copy, because I want this done before kickoff. Paste. Boom. We are still 30 minutes away from kickoff. So wherever you're at in exactly 30 minutes. Oh, the market's just open. Let's jump over and see that real quick. I think we're up. Yeah, we're up $1 already. The market's just open. Not much of a gap up. Well, actually, yeah, not much of a gap up. As soon as the market's open, boom. But $1 up is $1 up. In fact, think it's up. Yeah, it's up $1. 1.5%. I'll take it. It's not even showing it here yet. That green line should jump in a minute. Gold. Let's see what gold's up. Gold, not really doing much. What? Hold on. That can't be right. Oh, no, it's not. The market ain't open yet. It doesn't open for another 30 minutes. That's yesterday's, I think, because we were at 49.66, so that was yesterday's. And that must have been yesterday's, maybe? I don't know now. Now I'm confused. Hold on. What just happened? Yeah, that's yesterday's. Hold on. Did y'all just see that? A minute ago, I just saw 78. And then I refreshed it, and now that was yesterday's number. I'm wondering if they're playing a game or something. That's crazy. Now it's at... Okay. Yeah, the market did just open. Okay. Let's see here. Why is it moving right now? So it's Sunday night in China. It's Monday morning in China. So that's the reason for that. Let's see here. Silver spot will be up to 85 by tomorrow, possibly. Yeah, I think it will too. Hold on. You said 85 tomorrow? What are we at now? Tax $6. Yeah, I could picture $6 happening. It's open to, yeah. Let's see, Mike. How's it going, Mike? Yeah, I'm seeing it, but it keeps, every time I refresh it, it's moving like rapidly. I don't know what the heck's going on. Oh, 79 now. So it's moving in price fast. How's it going, T? Going pretty good. I did put you on the wheel, just so you know. I did get your email that you sent me. And right now, if anybody does a $5 super chat, they can get a extra square, because there's 3 squares left. I'm just letting you know. But you are right here, Mike. Mike M right there. Oh, I'm sorry. I said Mike M. No, I'm sorry. That was John. My bad, John. You know what? Let me look at something real quick. Boom. Boom. Hold on, I'm just looking at something real quick. John W. You are there. Hold on. I want to make sure you're on the wheel, John. Is it just John? $69, John W. Oh, there you are, right there, John. I was confused. I was like, I didn't remember seeing your name on the wheel, John. So that's why I was like a little off for a minute. I was like, where's his name? But I wanted to make sure I didn't mess up. This is what I was talking about. I have seen slip-ups before. I'll tell you what. Anybody that is not a member but is watching this video right now, put a comment in. If you are a member, don't comment anything. If you are not a member and you are listening to me live right now, put a comment in. I'm just curious how many there are, first of all. See if any of them... Hopefully they're still here. Okay, so we got Robert, John, you're a member. I have you on the wheel already. Silver, Cinex, you got a number on the wheel already. I'm just looking to see, too. I'm trying to figure out how many people are watching this that are not on the board, that don't have a number at all. KM, Tyler. Because I do want to finish off this board. And Robert. So Robert K, KM Tyler. Since it doesn't look like anybody else is going to join in, we're getting closer to the game. 2 is fine. If I did that, though, then there's other people that have 1 that are in here. Oh, no, actually, you would be the only one that would be affected by it. But I guess there's only 2 of you in here. So that's it, I guess. That's it. I'm just going to put KM Tyler. Oh, I don't have my glasses on. My eyes are bad. TAYOR. Boom. It's your responsibility. If you are the winner, it's your responsibility to email me and follow me. And let's see here. Who was the other one that I had already said? Give me a quick second. Robert. Kemp. K-E-M-P. And James Bailey. And that is full. That is everybody in the order that they came in. There you go. If you're one of the people that are not members, again, I'm going to say it. It's your responsibility to reach out to me in an email if you are the winner. That fills up our card. I gave everybody free opportunity to get on the wheel. Anybody that was a member was automatically put on the wheel. Anybody that was a super fan got 2 entries on the wheel. Anybody that was an obsessed fan has 3 entries on the wheel. It is for an ounce of silver. At this point, I am only saying I will give a prize selection to the winner. That way they can pick something that they do want. Got to catch up with you sometimes. It's been a while. Messaged you about a year ago from Ocean Jet in the Philippines. Shoot me a message. I don't remember seeing email from you, but you can shoot me an email. I'm not even sure what Ocean Jet is, but I'm definitely curious because I want to be in the Philippines. So that is the full card right there. Just doing a final check real quick. First thing we're going to do is fill in up here, and then we're going to fill in on the side. To do that, well, actually, no. First thing we're going to do is fill in the numbers, I think. Well, I guess I can do it either way. Well, no, I better do it this way first. So let's fill in the numbers. For those of you that don't know what I'm doing here, I am filling the numbers across the top first. So whatever number it pulls up is going to be right here. Obviously 10 is 0. And I'm going to go right across the top with it. So boom. I'm going to put a number here in just a minute. Random wheel. I better make that 0 just so someone don't get confused. There we go. Okay, so there's all the numbers 1 through 10 going right across the top. Shuffle, shuffle. First number on the top going across the top. First number is number 6. Let's see how I do this. 6. Boom. Second number. Across the top. I do this like this because I don't want anybody thinking that I cheated in some way. This is all live. 0. I keep wanting to go to the bottom. 0. We don't know the teams yet. Why do I keep doing that? Join before the game starts. Yeah, it's already, we're about ready. The game starts in 17 minutes. We've got the board full. That's it. You might not be live, Conrad. I don't know. 5. Going across the top. 8. Why do I keep going down there with that? 8. Two. Seven. Back down to 78, 75. Yeah. Hey, you got to be patient with it, I think. I don't think we'll see any fireworks until next month. Till the end of this month, basically. But it could start slowly climbing because... So actually, hold on. I better focus. 4. Better focus. But they're going to need to get some people to sway some people to cancel their delivery. Yeah, the board's full. I just gave away to people that were listening. Even though they weren't members, I just gave away the last 3. 9. And I won't need spin for the last one, obviously. One. I guess actually I will because 1 and 3. I want it to reload it. 1 and 3. 1 and 3. Now we're going to do the same thing going down the board. Move. I was hoping I wouldn't have to type them all again. But I guess I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. There we are. We're about ready to go down the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. First one is going to be... No, Mike, don't say that. You didn't distract me, bro. 8. You didn't distract me. I get distracted really easy. 8. Oh, see? 8. I get distracted easy. I get focused on stuff and for number 0, for there is only one God, one mediator between God and men. The man is Jesus Christ. Timothy. I wonder why... here I am about ready to get philosophical. Because you said... I might have to look that up. 1 Timothy. I'm curious if it's and or 0. But I don't want to get philosophical with some people. because religion's one of them touchy subjects. People get so mad when you talk about religion. I am definitely like a squirrel, especially right now because I've been fixated. Just like I'm fixated on silver and the economics, I've started slowly getting fixated on religion. I know that some people might think that's crazy, but it's what I spend time on in my personal life. I'm looking for answers. 7. Let's see. 3. Nope. One. Five. Almost done. Then everybody will know their numbers, and then they can watch the game, and I'm going to go cook dinner. 5. Like I said, this is for our January event. 2. What is that? 6? 6. Yep. Almost done. I guess this is a lot less time than the long wheel of names. We will miss you. Nah, you won't miss me. You'll see me. I'll be doing videos in the Philippines. 4. I'm guessing that's what that means. Remove 4. Whoop, what? I knew I'd mess that up. Here 4. Let's see here 4. And 9. I think. Is that 9? Yeah, it has to be 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. 9. Boom. Okay. Now we got to figure out what team goes on the top. So in order to do that, remove. We're going to do PAT, enter SEA. Whatever team comes up is going to be on the top. So the top of the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get them good shuffled. Boom. Spin the wheel. Whatever team comes up is on the top of the board. SEA. So Seattle will be on the top of the board. So Seattle. SEA. There we go. I don't know. Is NFC, someone correct me. I'm just curious. Is NFC Seattle or no? I don't know. And then on the side, it obviously is whatever's left, which will be the Patriots. PAT. And I can't write. Why can't I write over here? I wonder. Someone make it easy on me. Is Seattle NFC? Wapui. Yes. Okay, so someone says Seattle is NFC. Okay, good. So it says AFC. I don't need to write Pats, but I wrote it right here just in case. NFC, Seattle. Yep. Okay, so now the question is, How much longer before the game? Paste. 9 minutes. So we got 9 minutes until the game starts. And that is it. Just do a search real quick for something else. Super Bowl score. Okay. There we go. That way I can pull up whatever the score is periodically and check it. And with that being said, now everybody can take a look and see. So for those of you that don't know, I'm going to use New Marshall as the example because he's in the first square. If Seattle has 6, 16, 26, 36, and the Patriots have 8, 18, 28, 38, and that's the way then it will come over. You'll take the last digit from both teams. Last digit from Seattle on top will come down. Last digit from the Patriots will come over. Wherever those two meet, that's it. In the event, I don't know if they can have a tie. This is the final score. I use the final score. So if by some fluke the score is 14-14 and that's the end of the game, that is the score, 4-4. I don't know if they can have a tie, but I am using the final score. Just so everybody knows that I said it. That was a huge uproar one time. I had one number, and I guess it was the fourth quarter number, and I didn't watch the game, and then I saw the final score was like 23-28, and I had that number, and the guy's like, "Oh no, we went into overtime. You would have had to have the fourth quarter," and I was like, "What?" So I am using the final score, the score that is on the board. Let's see if Jack gets it. Jack says 25-15. So I guess Jack might have 5-5. Boom. I guess Jack gets it. Yes, 5-5. But you actually have another number right here, Jack, too. You have 9-1 or 1-9, whatever you call it, however you look at it. If Seattle has 1 and Patriots have 9, you have this one. This was our random comment picker. And you put a comment on, there is no ties in football. Okay, good. Okay. You actually have this one too, Jack, just so you know. That was from our random comment picker. We chose a free spot for random comment off of one of our, what did you call them, fundamentals videos that didn't really take off. And with that being said, that is it. So I guess I'm going to wrap up here and let you guys go and watch the game. I'm going to go cook some macaroni and cheese from scratch. I got a bunch of cheese that I got to use and melt down, so I'm going to slow cook the cheese with some cream, and then I'm going to do up my macaroni and throw it in there, top it off with some garnishing, and bam. Can't wait to make it. I'm hungry. It's the weekend, so I get hungry, especially for carbs. With that being said, going to wrap up here. Jack. Oh, okay. I didn't see that one. Yeah, I didn't think you did. When you said that number, I said you didn't see it. Let's see. I love the fundamental vids. Yeah, some people like them. Some people didn't. They don't want to cut off times. They just want to just go. Sabrina, you have a great night. New Marshall in town, you have a great night. Let's see. Faceless Silver Stacker, you have a great night. Silver Cinex, good luck. You are on the board too. I don't remember where now, but I know you're up there somewhere. Where the heck did you go? Oh, right there. There you are. 0-2. If anybody wins, it's your responsibility to reach out to me. I will mention it tomorrow on our Monday video. Congratulations, whoever enjoyed dinner. Thank you so much, D. I appreciate that, buddy. Robert, good luck. Same goes for you. It's your job to reach out to me. But I'll mention, whoever wins, I'll mention it in the video in the morning. I just don't have, some of y'all I have your addresses because you've been a member for a while. So that makes it a little easier. If you're a winner, I can just shoot you an email or something. Plus, we also have our February event coming pretty soon. So we'll be doing a February event too. So, and And with that being said, that is going to conclude it. I hope everybody has a great night. Scott, you have a great night. Robert, have a great night. Goldsmith, have a great night. Mike, have a great night. John, have a great night. Sabrina, have a great night. New Marshall in Town, have a great night. I don't know who else is in the room, but I can only see some of y'all. But 23 people. Hopefully y'all hit that thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit it now for me real quick. And with that being said, thank you all for being members of the channel. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. I probably would have already given up by now. I will see y'all tomorrow. Well, I may even get on live tonight. You know how it was last year when I did this. I was on like halftime. I was on final. I was on at the end of the game. The last few minutes of the game, I went live. And I'm like, right now, so-and-so is winning. But if they score, it's going to go over here to so-and-so. And it got exciting. So with that being said, y'all have a great night. And I will see you guys again on T-Square Talk. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. Bye-bye.